These are all of the books that are on my bookshelf. And these are the ones I have yet to read. Hi, my name is jELeeoo, also known as Johann Birch. I am the author of 2 books, What's Your Problem? And Hold On a Minute, collection of short stories and poems. Both are now available on Amazon. I show off my actual copy like I normally do in these types of videos, but forgot to get them down from the special shelf I keep them on. Scratch that. I had another copy of What's Your Problem amongst these books, so yeah, check out What's Your Problem, and also Hold On a Minute. Anyways, yeah, books. I have a lot of them, some of which I haven't read, most of which I have read. I'd say about 1/3 of the books on my bookshelf have gone unread. As I get more books and add them to my shelf, I always have this thought in my head that, oh god, my bookshelf is only getting bigger and bigger, and yet the actual amount of the books that I'm reading is still the same. I feel like this is a pretty normal thought to have in any sort of situation when it comes to any sort of media you collect like that. And then I saw a video by Answer in Progress talking about this exact issue. I'll link it in the description, by the way.
Why do I keep buying books I don't read, and how do I stop?
And this is like a real ass issue, like that I struggle with, that people I know struggle with, that many people struggle with. And it's not really crazy when you actually think about it, because it's a pretty simple science, really. You like the idea of having something new over having actually read something, because you have something new that's instant gratification, but when actually like reading something, absorbing the information, that's long-term gratification, instant reward versus a long-term reward. Our brain will always seek out the instant gratification even if it isn't the best for us in that situation. Now, the Answer in Progress video puts a lot of the blame on book talk. I say blame, I guess that isn't the right word, but shut up, it's book talk, who cares? You'll see on Book Talk, you'll find a lot of videos of people showing off their new book haul for the week, their new book haul for the month, and then shows them being all aesthetic about it. They lay it down, show it off, put it on their shelf, put it in some fucking magic closet thing. It goes to Narnia. I'm never telling you the code. And a lot of people have been saying that Book Talk is basically the bimbofication of reading, and I absolutely agree. When I see a lot of trending book talk TikToks, you normally just see people who like to look like they read rather than liking to actually read. But I wanted to add my own 2 cents to this matter, and first I want to just say that another huge reason this is an issue is because specifically on Amazon and a lot of like massive book distributors, books are cheap, or at least significantly cheaper than like whatever streaming service you got going on, whatever freaking video game you're gonna buy, whatever internet plan you're paying for. Books are cheap. It's $10 for one book, and even then, books go on sale on Amazon all the time, or at least like well-known books. I have a huge ass wish list on Amazon that's just all the books I want to read, and every time I look at it, there's always something new on sale for a very reasonable price. That makes me want to further my spending habit and buy something, even though I'm not even close to being done reading most of the stuff that is right in front of me that you can't see because it's out of frame. Also, this whole Amazon thing kills local businesses, which very much sucks, and that makes me sad that I'm a part of the problem, and yet I'm probably not going to stop because humans are creatures of habit. And another thing is that just like, reading takes a long time, and it isn't very stimulating. This lighting is so weird. I look like a ghost. That's slightly better. Anyways, yeah, reading is boring. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I think it's good that reading is boring. You have to use your imagination a lot. You have to use your brain a lot when reading. And I mean, I think it's a good thing because, you train your brain and it becomes more powerful, whatever. Your brain is a muscle, work it out, whatever. But again, it's very boring and not very stimulating, so people easily get bored with reading. But that leads to people wanting to fill that book void with something that isn't reading, because they want something that is interesting, not boring. They want something fun, but still book-related, because they want to associate it with a book-related thing so they can feel good about themselves. So they just keep buying more and just, brag about it, which is kind of weird. And I don't like this. It's become a trend, and I'm falling into that trend, and I don't want to. I want to stop myself from falling into the masses before over half of my bookshelf is taken up by stuff I have never read and will not read. And, you know, there's no easy solution to this, but there is a solution. And that solution, just fucking read. It really is that easy. You just gotta pick up a book. You just gotta pick up a book, in this case, The Blueprint to Happiness by Adam S. Peters, and you need to open it up, and you need to read. Another aspect of the investigation step is to ask yourself, what is my negative response doing for me? I don't know. You just have to read. Like, I don't know how else to say this. Like, a lot of people say they want to get into reading, but they can't, and like ask for advice and whatever. And like, I can tell you stuff that will help you, but at the end of the day, it really does just boil down to just read. You just have to do it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Buy my books on Amazon. Read them. Or don't, actually. You know what? It's fine if you don't read them, as long as you give me the money. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I make gaming videos as well. Like, I say gaming, I make video essays about video games as well. I just wanted to talk about my spending habit to have this video kind of act as a way of holding me accountable. Okay, yeah, I guess this is, Hello?